Hello, hello. It's Mike from Me Futures. How are you guys doing today? So it is a little bit later on my recap. It's about 10 o'clock at night, January 19th. So the market today didn't do a whole lot. A lot of chop. Um, so much chop. It reminded me of like Wolf of Wall Street when he's like, "Hey, you don't know shit about chop," when they're on the boat. But so went ahead and took some trades today. One of them in particular, the very first trade I took, I don't know what I was thinking on it. I knew what I was thinking. At the time, it looked really good on one chart, but it didn't pan over and look at the other chart that I had. So what you see right now is order flow. And at the time, right here, there was so much seller imbalance. It was unreal. This whole thing lit up with orange. So to me, when that happens, we got a lot of sellers coming in. Boom, 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 boom. I got in wicked late. Like I wanted to get in somewhere in here when there was imbalance, and I would have gotten my 3 point scalp. No big deal. I got in so late, and I decided that it would be a great idea to, instead of my typical stop loss, to move it a little bit and to kind of see how much I can actually get out of this. Bad idea. I went from my typical like 4 point stop loss up to a 7 point stop loss, right? So dealing with contracts, that hurts a little bit. And literally, it bounced right off. And if you actually look at this other chart, you'd have been like, Mike, what are you doing, dude? So this is my other chart that I had, and this is the first trade that I took. And here is the area that was really, really hot. Now, granted, I would probably have said, hey, this area is probably hotter because it's most recent, right? We got a lot of support there. What are you doing going down to here? Now, prior to that, there was, a good amount. Let's see if we can actually go back and see it. It is there. I swear it's there. Look, there we go. So this was like a really good area for a lot of shit to happen. But so when I took that trade, I took it down thinking, man, I'm gonna go ahead and hit probably that 3,900 range, and it just rejected completely. So the first trade of the day, I lost, and I lost big. So what do? Old me would have panicked, would have said, hey, let this destroy me. No. We come back. We come back. Yeah. If you like comebacks, like and subscribe, baby, because this is a comeback right now. So, what we did today, essentially, I went ahead and saw the reverse of it. We saw a lot of great positive delta on quite a few of these. We had some delta divergence here, and she popped. I took it. Easy, very, very easy 3 point play here. Okay. I could have gotten a whole lot more out of it, but it took a 3 point play. Called it easy. Wanted to see what I can do. Very next one. As far as that goes, I did close it down. I could have taken it higher, but I closed it down. It was at 15, took it to 1750, could have did my 1850 pop, but I took a 3 point positive and a 2 point positive to try to equal that massive 7 pointer. So now we're looking at probably one of my last trades of the day. It was getting into a time that I don't like trading. I really don't like trading past 10:30, maybe even 10 o'clock at times. For some reason, it just weirds me out. It's like a mental thing, whatever have you. So we had some really good sell off here. Now it was choppy, so I literally sold the pullback of it. And the reason why I sold it, if you can see this candle here, man, we are just absolutely just slaying the market right there on a negative delta, right? So we got a lot of sellers coming in. This one candle minus 2,000. So we have 2,000 more sellers than we do buyers. It was hammering pretty good. Now, if I look over to my left, man, look at that right here. Oh, that's a perfect top out, right? Why not? Why not go ahead and take it? So went ahead and took the sell on it. I could have pushed it for a heck of a lot more than what I did. Did I want to do it? No. Did I want to just go ahead and get what I lost? Absolutely. If you can make your money back and call it a green day, I only had a green day by about that much. I took a $50 profit today. But guess what? I still took profit today. There was multiple people that I follow, multiple people that I know that did not. We're talking $900 losses. We're talking $700 losses. We're talking $400 losses. I know one guy that I follow quite a bit took a 4G payday today, which was great. Happy for him. I'm happy in the sense that I came out on top. Would I have liked to take back that first trade? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would have gone from a $50 profit to a $750 profit. I mean, that's huge, right? 700 bucks. $700 in one day in less than 2 hours would have been fantastic. But we came back. We fought through it. We remain composed. We remain diligent. We want to see the setups that we want. And this was a setup that I wanted. Look at all this smash right here in with the sellers, right? Awesome. I took it, went ahead, and was an easy. I could have had a 3-point play. For whatever reason, it kicked back up, and I said, you know what, to hell with it. I got my money back. Let's get out of Dodge. Let's go ahead and do this. And then right after that, it kind of bounced down, which I thought was going to happen. My favorite part of it, I wanted to get in very badly. It was 11 o'clock. I was already running late. I had shit to do, but this looked so good. Look how much of those buyers kicked in at that point. We went from minus 926 to positive 958 to positive 1534. You know what that means? That means they came in and we could have made money. But I hope some of y'all did. Looking at this right now, like I said, 15 range chart was absolutely fantastic. I would have loved to get on that to go ahead and finalize the piece. Grabbed a little bit of nut, but still came out positive. The only downside was the first trade. I extended my stop loss for whatever reason. I thought, you know what? Hey, let's let it breathe, right? Let's let it breathe. There's a reason why we have strategies in place. Follow them. They're going to save your ass in the long run. Because if I would have had my strategy like normal and didn't move my stop loss, I would have came out in the positive a hell of a lot more than what I did today. And that's just no joke. That's just facts. I'm going to show you a little bit of P&L today. Let's see what we got over here. So, for instance, my long trades were fantastic today. Plus 500 bucks. My short trades, I had a massive loser of 675 today, but then I also did a positive flip of 225. So all in all, 725 on the gross profit, 675 on the gross loss with a $50 net profit. Now, like I said, you take out that one bad trade that I did not look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. See where those zones are, right? It's not a price point, it's a zone. Figure out where that supply and demand zone is, because I assure you it's going to hit. But if it doesn't hit right in that zone, man, it's going to hover above or it's going to plow through and come back into it. It always does. It's liquidation. That's all it is. So unfortunately, I mean, granted, percent profitable, still at 75%. Still winners, right? I personally moved my stop loss to make it to where I barely won. Could have won better, but I barely won because of me, because I moved my stop loss. Stick to your trading plan, and let it go. My consecutive winners. Let's take a look at the week in a whole. Let's take a look at the week in a whole. We started on the 16th. Let's generate some stuff. I have 11 consecutive winners, 1 loser. Now, granted, total number of trades 15, total number of winning trades 14, total number of losing trades 1. I'm 93% winners right now. That's awesome. For a net profit of $2,300. I'll take that. $2,300 in less than a week. Cool. Main thing is stay composed. Do the mental checkpoints. Don't get emotional in it. I got emotional. You guys saw it. You guys know that I went ahead and blew up a PA account because I got emotional, because I traded something that I never traded before. Traded something with a strategy that I was like, whoa, I really didn't do my due diligence. I did it. I got emotional. I revenge trade. I did all that jazz. Come back. What do we got? We got 4 days of green days. I love 4 days of green days. Let's get number 5 tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can do a live stream tomorrow. I got to take the kiddo to school, but then after that, I'm hitting the charts. We're going live. And let's see what we can do, right? Can't hurt. So stay diligent, stay patient. This is proof that you can do it. Come back from a losing day. Just keep on your specific trading strategy. Don't deviate from it. When you deviate, you lose. Exhibit A. Lost a little bit, stuck to the plan, regained it back. So, to everybody out there, again, this is a Apex funding or funded trader account. This is basically another trial or whatever you want to call it, combine. But we are 4 days in, and we are motoring along. So 7 days minimum. Apex does this great absolute thing where right now it's at 80% off for the life of that specific account. So when you're thinking about it in that way, let's say the $50,000 account, let's go ahead and take a look at it, right? Let's get to the charts. Probably got to relog in, so excuse me for a second, and then I'll pull it up and pull it over. So take for instance, right? This is the account summary. I only made a $50 profit today. First day of it, 562. Second day of it, 450. Third day of it, 525. Today, $50 profit. No big deal. I'm happy with it. 4 days in, my target's $5,300. Boom, done, right? So let's take a look at Apex Trader Funding. This is the site that it's on, but it's 80% off. So this is the cool part. What do you got to lose? 167 month minus 80%. Think about it that way. Your trailing threshold is 2,500. No daily drawdown, no scaling penalty, and a profit goal of 3,000 with the contracts of 10. You can do whatever one you like. 80% off. Make sure you have a trading plan. Make sure that it's good to go. It's a very simplistic way of doing it. Apex is absolutely fantastic in the sense that their customer service. I love Top Step too. I've had their combine before. It's a lot of fun. They're great options. I would say those are my top two. But if you have an opportunity to check it out and you want to trade, by all means go ahead and do so. I like it because I get to go ahead and use my order flow with NinjaTrader on Apex, whereas I couldn't on Top Step. But yeah, we had a lot of good opportunities today. A lot of good opportunities. A lot of people said, hey, there was a lot of chop. There was. Don't get me wrong. There was a shit ton of chop, especially during the first part. But we got into an area that allowed us, with order flow, allow us to see a bigger picture, allow us to see, some really good divergencies within buyers and sellers. And we were allowed to take, some options that a lot of people wouldn't necessarily have taken. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning, and hope everybody had a good day today, traded well, and best of luck to everybody. See you tomorrow.